Hello everyone. Welcome to the spiritual Earth Angel 2323. My name is Grace and I'm coming to you today to talk about a vision and a song that came into my head, and it was talking about the end of a cycle and era in different people's lives. And the song started off like, you know, you when you can feel that like the seasons are changing, it's coming into a life, it's coming to bring positive things into your life. And all that the seeds and everything you have sown, it's going to start growing and going to start bringing blessings and offerings and opportunities into your life. um, you know the times, things was hard, struggles and obstacles came into your way, and you overcome that. So now God has heard your prayers, and now He's going to begin to bless you and open up new doors and opportunities for you in this next season. So I'm just going to do a lot of talking today. Not going to be showing a lot of cards, so that way you can get the meaning of the message, for whoever it is for. And first, I want to start off is never dull your shine for somebody else. Um, you know, don't turn off your light just because somebody else's light is dark and it's not shining brightly. And you don't have to dim yours just because of that. They got to learn and go through their own lessons, um, to get to where they need to be at, to get to their level, to get onto their spiritual path. And that's what that was mean. Um, God, divine one, higher being, Allah, whoever the God's names that you worship is listening to your prayers now. And that's why I'm saying it's time, for new season to come in. It happens when you let go of your limited belief. And I'm just going to put that card there so that way you can see that one. That's probably going to be the only one that I'm going to put there. So it happens when you let go of your limited belief. And once you have sometimes you have like set mores and belief and habits, and as soon as you let go of those and then embrace the new and the changing and the way that God is taking you in your spiritual journey, into your path, into your calling, into your talents, gifts, and blessings. And it says yes. So confirming it's yes. Once you let go of those beliefs, then that's when the end of the cycle and new season begin to come in sooner than expected and up in the coming months. Shift your focus, change your approach. It will bring new opportunities to you, and expect a good outcome, for this season and season to come. Um, Also, it says, I won't listen to my thoughts and feelings when I'm stressed. I will reflect on my experiences with gentle compassion. So when you're stressed, sometimes, when people gets on your nerves, annoy you, do some trigger points, and you already stressed out about a lot of things, that can bring you to your breaking point. And people don't understand, that when you keep on, um, how can I say, poking at somebody, you know, at their flaws, you know, at their flaws or their shortcomings, and sometimes you might see what their trigger points are, and you decide to keep on doing it, um, even when you know the person is already stressed out or going through something or whatever, and you taking it as a game, to a way to get at that person. And the only thing that do is bring heartaches and pain into your life, um, confusion and chaos, um, disheartened, hatred, towards that person. And And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people needs to take consideration of other people's feelings and how they're feeling or what they're going through at that time, instead of looking at a situation as an opportunity for you to get even with someone or to torment somebody. And God doesn't like that. God doesn't like for you to torment anybody in their shortcomings, because you have some shortcomings also. And that's what people need to understand. That's why I come back and say people need some complete healing in their lives, because if they had complete healing in their lives, then they would have compassion towards other people. They would have compassion towards their feelings. They would discern when somebody is, stressed out, not in a good mood, or something is really going on with the person's life. And instead, you take it as a negative situation, instead of looking at it from that person's point of view. Um, the next one is taking a step back and being neutral can sometimes be the kindest thing I can do for myself in a difficult situation. And that goes back to that thing where somebody, taking your flaws and your negativity and then turn it against you and try to torment you with it, instead of having compassion, having some concerns. They don't do that. And then they always think that you're negative and this is you this and you that. And what about you? You're negative also. You drama, because you're taking whatever that person is feeling or whatever is happening in that person's life, you taking it for a gain. You taking it for a way to get back at that person, to torment. And God doesn't like that. He doesn't like for you to be tormenting anybody, because suppose you put yourself in that person's shoes. You wouldn't like to be tormented by anybody. So I'm just going to end it, stop right there with that. But let's move on. There's nothing as important as my well-being. I come first. Other people and their expectation comes second. I can help others only if I take care of myself first. And that is true, because sometimes you have to, when you're on your spiritual journey and God is like speaking to you and talking to you, you trying to heal in different areas of your life, and you want other people to come and heal the same way too. But it's not always like that. So that's why sometimes you have to, you know, go ahead and heal yourself and take care of yourself first. And it goes back to loving yourself first. Before you can love somebody else, you got to love yourself first. Your flaws, everything about you, your looks, your shape, or whatever. You love yourself, your color, you love yourself first. This is how God made you. You are a unique person, and God made you that way. And nobody can change you. Nobody can make you change the way that God has made you. That person needs to look inside their self and begin to seek and do soul searching and start changing things in their selves. And that's why I'm saying, don't put others before your happiness, before your needs. They go second. You love yourself first. Yourself come first in anything. Sometimes it feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. I ground myself and remind myself that Mother Earth has my back. I can feel it in my bones. I let go of unnecessary baggage. That goes with the same thing. Remember, I was talking about in one of my videos about that you be carrying a lot of baggage from different relationship, from different life traumas and experience that you have experienced in life. And now it's time to let go. The end of the cycle is here, new season. You don't want to carry that stuff into a new cycle and a new season in your life, because you want to heal from it, so that way you can be whole and complete. So when God begins to send you somebody new into your life, or send you into new opportunities where door open up, you can make sound decisions. It's not based on desperate. It's not based on, um, fears that, oh, I got to hurry up and do this. Or let's give an example, if you, if a person wants to get out of a relationship or a marriage or wants a divorce, they want to hurry up and get it done by bringing somebody else into their life and thinking that's going to make it speed up faster. And the only thing it's doing is bringing a lot of baggage, because that person has not ended the relationship or the marriage first before they bring in another party into the mix. And then you thinking why your life is not working out. Instead of you working things out and try to figure out things in yourself also that you need to improve, and stop trying to improve everything in somebody else's life. You need to start improving things in your life. Do soul searching and say, okay, why this is not working out? Maybe it's something in me also. And see, people tends to point the finger and say that it's the other person when they got some flaws and shortcomings also that they don't even want to recognize. They're in denial of their own faults, and they need to do soul searching. Like I said, I don't know why I keep saying soul searching, because they do. They need to do a lot of soul searching, get some complete healing in different areas of their life because of past memories or painful memories and traumas experience that they have as a childhood on up into adult and in different relationship. So that's when you begin to let go of the unnecessary baggage in your life to make your life better. And all you can do that is you need to heal completely. Ask God to heal you and show you which areas in your life that you are lacking healing in, to bring complete healing. So that way you can move on to your next relationship whole and complete. And it's not no past memories or trigger points. Like if you go into a new relationship and then that person does something that triggers something in your past relationship, then that means you're not whole, you're not healed, because now you thinking about the past and what that person had done to you in the past instead of you healed from that and moved on. Because when things do come up in your life and trigger, you can say, oh, I was healed from this, so I don't have to worry about that anymore with fears or anything else, or no cares in the world. I will learn to rest and restore my strength when that I feel tired. I give myself permission to be so. And that's true. We always doing, working a lot. Some people are single parents, and they're working a lot, 2 or 3 jobs or whatever to support, to make, ends meet at their home, to make everything stable and to stay above ground, and, just making sure that their life is going smoothly. And sometimes we have to step back, and to rest our body, mind, and soul, and not work all the time, 24/7 of the day. You go to work, then you got to come home and take care of the kids, and then you got to cook, and then you might have to clean, all of these things that goes on. Or you might have to take care of a loved one, like maybe your parents might be older, and they can't do a lot for themselves. So now you gotta make sure they're okay, make sure, they're getting their needs met also, as well as you getting your needs met. And then if you're married and then you got family, then, you gotta make sure that, that your husband's needs are met also. And it go vice versa too. The wife needs to be met also in a marriage, not just a one-sided thing. You two work together to gain and accomplish things in life, and not doing things separately. What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. It doesn't work like that in a marriage. What mine is yours, and what yours is mine. There's nothing is separated in a marriage. But you got some people that wants to separate things in a marriage. Like some parts of their life, they don't want to include you in it. And you're married. So how can you be married to somebody if they're not including you in all parts of their lives, the good or the bad? How they're feeling, or express their concerns and their needs and their wants, and they keep it all bottled up, or either they go to another opposite of sex to tell them what's going on with their life or their marriage instead of talking to their person that they're with in the relationship or marriage. It's backwards. They doing things backwards. And that's when you have to be careful with people like that, because they would tend to go to the other person and tell them all this stuff, about how bad the marriage is going. But then you still with that person and you're not doing anything about it to make it better. Instead of you making it worse by going to a third party and telling the third party everything about your marriage and what is wrong with it. And it's about communication. It's about a understanding in a relationship, a marriage relationship, or whatever. If you have good communication with each other and good understanding, and if you do have disagreements, you come to agreement. And that's how it goes. You don't bring in third parties. You don't bring in another female or another man and thinking that's going to solve your problem with your significant other, your partner, your spouse, your wife, or whoever. Only thing I do is making it worse, because now you brought in a third party into the situation, and that's what it is on today, with this day and time, that people don't want to work on marriages anymore. They want a quick way out, or they didn't want to be married from the beginning, but they look at it as a benefit to them. This is the way they can gain this and gain that in their lives. So they base it on monetary things and what they can get out of a relationship and a marriage instead of working on it. So when you have somebody that has motives, and their motives is not towards bettering the marriage, but it's to bettering themselves and what they can get out of it, then it's not a marriage at all. It's sort of like an agreement or a contract you got between two people. Whatever I'm going through will soon be over, and that is true. It goes back to the card. It will happen when you let go of your limited belief. And that's basically what it is whenever you're going through, everything is going to be good. Everything is going, it's been a tough, season. So now everything, or a year or whatever, but now everything is going to be going good. You can start seeing the blessings, the happiness. Like I said, summertime is coming. A lot of things you can do in the summertime, different concerts, different events that you can go to, the beach, go to near the water, get in contact with the nature, sit outside. Good new beginning things are coming. And then it comes back to meaningful coincidence. So what that means is like, different things will come, will be a coincidence in your life. Some will be for learning, some will be for healing, some, to learn how to love someone, how to talk to somebody, how to communicate with someone, begin to be truthful to somebody, how to better your life and how to live and develop your skills and your qualities and your gifts, by walking into your path. So you'll meet different people by coincidence, that will come into your life to edify and to bring healing and to bring, you know, blessings in your life also can be a blessing too, and to open up doors and opportunities. So you have to look out for those. Um, Not the negative coincidence, because you know there could be some negative coincidence that can come into your life too. You don't want that. You want the good things that is going to come into your life, that's going to promote you. It's going to bring you into your calling, of your path, your destiny. It's going to bring you to where you want to be in life. There are no shortcuts in any place worth going, and that's true. There is no shortcuts. You can't have, you know, you think that, okay, so let's give an example. Like if somebody did a business, you they develop all this business by themselves, and then all of a sudden you want to come in there and reap the benefits, because now you know the business is going somewhere and it's prospering. You can't. That's like you taking a whole shortcut from developing the business, what they had to go through with the finances and everything else to get the business running, you know, the advertisement and everything. And then you want to come in at the tail end when there's easy work, there's nothing to do. You know, the only thing you do is money just coming in now. So there's no shortcuts in life. You got to go through the long way, you know, to make it better. You can't just, nothing is handed to you for free. It will just be a coincidence at a time. That's the same thing. There is a deeper spiritual meaning behind it. Right, it is. When you know, when you when it happens, when you let go of your limited belief, that's when you know there's a deeper meaning. You'll start getting a deeper meaning or insights of your life and everything that goes around you, and where you begin to start your complete healing process, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual awareness. Um, you know, with that, discover your talents now. It is time to let go and live the truth. And that is true. That is along with your spiritual awakening, and going through that time. And you know when your cycle's in, because you'll have a tower moment happening, is when you know that you're about to get the end of your cycle and starting your new cycle. And you know when everything starts falling apart around you in your life. That could be your marriage, your friendship, your business, and your job. You know, you could be going through a situation on your job where there's a lot of chaos on your job. You're not getting along with people, you know, and you bored. You show up to work late every day. You're not very productive at your job. And that's when, you know, everything is falling apart. When your marriage is falling apart, you're constantly arguing. There's no compromise. There's no love. There's no agreement. There's no nothing. You know, you both just do your own thing in the marriage or in a relationship. There's no coming together as a husband and wife, or a boyfriend and girlfriend. Your children start getting into trouble, you know, or you know, finances start, you know, where things are getting, you lost your job, and then there's like finances going on with that, trying to meet your bills and pay your bills, and you know, different things. Car breaks down. You know, it's a lot of things in life that can happen. You know, your parents get sick, you got to take care of them, or you know, death in the family. It can be a lot of things going through a divorce. That can also be, you know, where everything is falling apart in your life. And then life changes. That's when it comes to, like I said, when it's end of the cycle and you let go of your limited belief, then life change decisions begin to come into your life, because now you're on a different level. And always spiritually protect yourself at all times. in all areas of your life, because you always going to have people that's going to hate on you because your life is going good, because you're going into a different direction in your life, because you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to eliminate the bad habits and different things that you used to have in your past, and not allow people to take you back there to that past, and not allow people to test you either, and to torment you either, from your past. You will heal from your illness after you look after yourself, nurture yourself better. So, and that also goes a part of the end of the cycle too, because you know how you've been battling spiritual warfare and different things going on in your life, trauma, different experiences that you go through, struggles and obstacles. So then, yeah, that's the time that, healing become time to take care of yourself, time for rest, time to be still, time to be calm, time to know, to listen to when God is speaking to you, to move on opportunities when doors are opening, to make good decisions. I don't know why this card is in, but it says still begging for money. I'm not sure who's that person is that's still continuing to begging for money. You need to stop that, because you need to take a look at the situation, how you spending money, how you are handling money, why you always short of money. So I'm just going to leave that there. Changes will bring success and happiness to your life, and that is true. Maintain balance and elegance in your life. Live a happy life full of love, and that's what some people don't do now. People are not living their life full of love. It's always anger, depression, fear, anxiety, instead of having true love in your heart for someone or something or a hobby. Important conversations need to be, you need to be taking place, and that could be in relationship. It could be with your children. It could be with your parents. This is a time now to, get everything out on the table. That you having unspoken words that needs to be said and told. It needs to be out on the table now to be learned, so you can have a healthy boundaries. And it said, what are you not ready to change yet? So some people, you need to see what you're not ready to change, but you need to, because to end the cycle, you have to do a complete change, a complete turnaround, and go a different direction the way God is having you to go. Homemaking is about making it home, not making it perfection. And that is true. When you have, like they say, a happy wife, a happy life. If your home is always in turmoil, argument, everybody's going their different way, everybody doing their own thing, everything is separate, everything is not joined and together, that's not a home at all. There's no love there in that home. Just two people living in a house. That's it. No love, no affection, no sexual income, no nothing. In order for it to be a home, all of that plays a part in it. We are human, we are emotional, and we are affectionate. And when you don't have those in your life, then it could cause a lot of heartaches. It can cause a lot of mixed feelings going on. So if you feel like that you don't want to be intimate with that person, or you don't feel love that person where you used to love them, then you need to tell them the truth and stop leading the person on. Be straight up. Be a man, be a woman. Stop being a coward and tell the person how you really feel about things, and not make the person think another way, because that right there can really take a turn to the left in a marriage or a relationship or anything in your life that is going on. Always be straight up and front, honest and truthful with the person. Don't play with a person's mind or feelings, because that can also lead to something bad. Home should be an anchor, a place where We are loved. We are loved, and where we can love. That's true. That goes back to the same thing. Just be truthful about things. Things will work out fine. A lot of communication coming to you. Um, recheck to, it said, reach out to someone else to help you. So if you need some help, maybe you need some therapy, that you need to talk to a therapist or a counselor about something that you can't talk to somebody else, and reach out to somebody. If you need help with your business, then you reach out to somebody that can help you with your business. It give you good sound advice. If you need financial help, then you reach out to somebody that can give you financial help. If you need help, if someone needs help with maybe taking care of a child, then reach out to that person, or that, or someone, that can help you, um, to have the finances to have the support. Um, need to know basic restrictions. So you don't have to tell everybody, what you're going through. If you do reach out for help, you can always limit what you tell someone. Unless you really trust that person, then yeah, you can go ahead and tell them exactly what's going on with your life, because then that person's not going to judge you. That person's not going to hold it against you. Once you heal, and then there comes an argument, and then the person want to throw it up in your face about, what you told them. So you don't want those type of people in your life, because those people are not healed. When they can't let go of the past, and they keep throwing things up in your face that that you have overcome or has moved on, or either you're working on moving on past that, because the person's not spiritually, and they're not discerning, and they're not praying, and they're not listening to God, then how can they give you sound advice? And that's something to think about. If you know that person's not where they need to be, and you see some flaws in them too, and they're not praying, and they're not doing what they're supposed to do to better their life and their situation, then they cannot give you good sound advice. So yes, you have to limit things to people, because some people like to hear things so that way they can go and gossip about it and talk to other people about it, or laugh and joke about it. So you have to be the discernment of that. Telling the truth about having money saved. I don't know why that was in there, but some people need to start telling the truth about, having money saved. If you got money saved in an account, and you are married, then don't lie about it. Why lie about what you have or what you don't have? Because the truth gonna come out sooner or later. Someone is filing for divorce, and I'm not gonna go on that, but yeah, if you need to file for divorce, go ahead and do so. Because if it's not working out, why stay in a situation that's not working out? Move on to something better. Why continue to suffer? There's a broken marriage, so someone has a broken marriage. Somebody is blackmailing you or someone. So maybe somebody's blackmailing somebody for money, which is crazy. Like I said, it goes back to telling the truth about things. If you tell the truth about things, then people won't blackmail you for money or with anything else, or hold anything else against your head. So if you go ahead and tell the truth about things, then you don't have to worry about somebody blackmailing you. And most time blackmailing means is that they want money. They're saying, trying to keep a secret, and then without that secret being told, then you paying people money. That's what blackmailing means. You're going to pay them money to keep a secret so it doesn't come out. Why do all of that, losing money, and this person is laughing up in your face because they get money from you, and for you to keep a secret instead of you just go ahead and just tell the darn truth? And that way you ain't got to pay that person no money or whatsoever, because the truth is out then, and you just deal with your consequences. You deal with it. um, need to express yourself more freely, and that goes back to the same thing. That can go any directions. With that, it's time for you to express yourself freely without consequences, repercussion, judgment. Go ahead and or negativity coming against you because you expressing how you feel, or you expressing how you feel on different things. You should be able to express your opinion without being judged. Be steady and careful when talking. Taking action could be risky. Just be careful on that. Whatever you do, get sound mind, decision. Um, Establish healthy boundaries, like I was saying from the beginning. Once you establish those healthy boundaries in your life, then you can start seeing everything will start coming clearly to you, whole and complete, where you can start seeing happiness and joy, true content, true love coming into your life, or rekindle true love that you once had. When you come to an end of a cycle, you always need to do energy cleansing. Once you do your energy cleansing, um, just do your spiritual bath is with your energy cleansing too. You can also go to like a Reiki person where they can also do spiritual cleansing in your body. You can do acupuncture. That's also another form of spiritual cleanser. It can trigger different pinpoints or whatever that might be going on that you can release in your body. Some people go and get baptized the old spiritual way. um, you know and you can, like I said, you can do spiritual bath. That's also a good one to do. Also, do that too. I do have like some spiritual bath cleansing products that if you want to order, you can go to my website. I put the information at the end of this, on this page of this video, where you can go and order. It's all natural and organic that you can use anytime, bath time. You can do for shower too. Very nice energy cleansing bath kit. Like I say, everything is all natural products, and you can use it for kids also. Men and women and kids is you can use that for. Focus on achieving inner peace and harmony. That's always a good thing to do too, in different parts of your life. That's your spiritual growing, your spiritual awakening, your spiritual healing. You are now releasing old habits that block your flow to abundance. Once you release all those habits, then your abundance and your flow, the way you think about money, the way you feel about money, everything will begin to open up doors, opportunities, new relationships. Money is just coming to you easily. You are releasing all financial worries and concerns. High vibration energy radiating from you are calm, compassionate, trustworthy person. All of that comes when you let go of your limited belief, and an end of a cycle is coming, and new season is coming into your life. Financial, you won't have the financial loss anymore. Where you once had unpaid bills and spending a lot of money on material things, you won't have that again. You won't have, you will start having more money freed up in your life, and your bills will be paid on time, which would help your credit grow, and to where you're able to get a new house or a new car, or go on vacation, or just save up money for a college fund or retirement. You start seeing your money freely, and you're not going out shopping. You're not going out partying with your money. You're not going out, spend your money on unnecessary material things that you don't need. So when you begin to come whole and complete healing, then all those areas of your life where money was losing, you was losing financial loss, instead of you're working every day and you don't see where the money is, or where the money came from. And, you don't work spent the whole paycheck when you could have saved it. You could have saved your money, put it in a bank, do a retirement, put it towards stocks, invest in it, open up a new business with the money, so you can get a financial gain in return. Take a break. Your fatigue is creating financial block. And that's what I told you about. You need rest. Doing your spiritual journey, doing the end of your cycle, because you've been battling so much that now it's time to take a break. So that way you can regain your strength, rejuvenate, so you can have a sound mind to make good decisions, sound decision. Always listen to your intuition about anything that you do. Your gut instinct always going to tell you right. When things are not right or when things are good, always listen to your own inner voice. The positive inner voice, not the negative ones, but the positive inner voice. I am worthy of having more wealth, and what you are. Everybody is worthy of having more wealth. You just got to put your mind to it. The more I give out, the more I receive, and that's true. If you give out, and not always talking about money. You can give people your time. You can give people your love. You can volunteer. You know, that's spending time with people. That's what the more I give, the more I give out. It's not always based on money. Because that's what people think, that's based on money. It's not. There's other ways that you can give yourself to people without money being involved altogether, and it still be much appreciated. There is plenty of money to go around. Yes, you don't have to be thinking that, oh, this person business is going good, I need to get mine off the ground because I got to do this, I got to do that because they making money. It's money out there to be made for everybody. There's a lot of money there. You don't have to worry about money is gonna be gone, gonna be a shortage of money. No, it's plenty of money to be made out here for you. You just need to come up with a good ideal, and then put it into action, manifest it. Money mantra: my sound investment secure my abundant future. And that was talking about what I said, investing, stocks and bonds, or open up a business, or something that a hobby that you want to do, and crafting to sell, anything like that will help out. Manifest. Always manifest. You manifest the reality you want for yourself. That's what called manifestation. So anything you want for yourself, you want to manifest. And like I said, you always first look out for yourself first, before you look out for others, because others are not going to look out for you. They going to put their self first before you. So that's what I'm saying for you. It's time for you to look out for yourself. Show self-love to yourself first before you show it to others. An ideal you have will reap great financial blessings, and that is true. So whatever you want to, what idea you have, it's time now. It's time for you to go ahead and put it into manifestation, create it. Excuse me, my voice was trying to, I think it's allergy season or something that's going on with that. I have the power to create and change. That goes back to manifestation. Manifest your whatever abundance, whatever that your heart desire. It's time to create, create everything to an existence and manifest, to bring positive changes into your life. A new opportunity for abundance is coming your way. And that's why I'm saying, when you get to the end of your season, remember the song I was telling about, walk into your season is coming. The seeds that you have sown, all the obstacles and everything you've been through, and that you had victorious in the battles, and now God heard your prayers, and now he's going to bring it into blessings. So that's what that means. A new opportunity of blessings coming your way now. You expect financial abundance, good luck, good fortune, prosperity coming to your life. Regain balance. That means you're balanced. You are becoming into balance in your money, your relationship, your health, your life, your family, your kids, your job. That's what you come to balance with. Everything is balanced out. Nothing is unequally yoked or uneven in your life. You know, for example, like, let's say that you are balanced in your feelings and your emotions, but then you're not balanced in your finance. So that's unequal. It needs to be equally balanced. So if you're balancing your feelings and your emotions, then you know how to balance your money to make it where it grows and you're not overspending. As fast as you get the money, you're spending it instead of saving it for emergency or hard times or rainy day. Cut back on your overspending. Cut back on going shopping or buying the latest shoes or clothes or pocketbook. Cut back on getting your hair done. Cut back on your nails, getting your toes done. Try to find ways to, you know, of lessen some of the money that is going out so you can have more to do to own your pleasures, or to go on vacation, or like I said, retirement, or kids college fund, or something like that, or something you want to fix up the house. Like if you have a house and you want to fix it up but you don't have the money to do so, if you look at ways of cutting back on it, on some things, and then you'll see where you'll be able to have the finances freed up, and the finances that you can do this and do that without stress. You're not taking from one thing, like it's like, oh well, I'm not gonna pay this bill today, and then you go out there and spend it, but then that bill is still there. That bill is now late. Now you're getting more charges on top of that, fees, because you were late paying that bill. So be the smart way. Keep money in, keep the credit cards down. Pay your credit cards off. When you get it, you make a purchase, go ahead and, if you have to pay half of it, at least pay half of it off. So that way it won't have a whole lot of interest added to the credit card. You have that money would be in your pocket instead of going to the credit card company, because that's what they like doing. They like for you to not be, to be late on your bill, on your credit cards, so they can get that extra money, that finance charges out of you. And when you can, that finance charge, the extra money that's going to them can be in your savings. It can be going towards something else that you really want. Budgeting is on the horizon. You're taking control of your finances. So that's the same thing I told you. Budget. Find a way to budget some of your money. Maybe, like I said, if you can do your own hair, then do your own hair. And then if you feel like going to a beauty salon, then go ahead and do that too. Splurge. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but find ways. You don't have to go there every week. You don't have to go there, get your nails done every week. Maybe skip a week. you know and there's now fingernail polish and nail polish and all that stuff out there that will last for about 2 weeks if you know what you're doing. And then in between, then you can go and get your nails done, get a pedicure and all that stuff, manicure. But you're saving money also at the same time. You don't have to go shopping. If you got clothes in your closet that still got tags on it and shoes you haven't worn, go ahead and wear them first. Wear those first. And then if you decide, then later on, in a couple of months or a couple of weeks or whatever, then go get you something new. But if you don't need it, cut back. Find ways on cutting back on things that you really don't need. If you got a closet full of clothes now, then maybe, and it might be too small for you and you still thinking you're going to lose that weight to get into it, why don't you just go ahead and give it to somebody that you know that will appreciate it and wear those clothes? Like a women's homeless shelter or a men's homeless shelter. They can always, there's people in your communities, different organization that would take those things and give it to people that really need it, that will be appreciated. And it also can be a tax break on that too. Because I do a lot that too during the seasons, like different seasons, like maybe during the springtime or the summertime. And if there's clothes in my closet I haven't worn, or I know that I'm not going to wear and it might be out of season, then I'm going to go ahead and just give them away. And I have given away a lot of clothes that still had tags on it. I have given away a lot of shoes and stuff that I have not worn, and I gave it away. And that goes back to the card. The more you give, the more you receive. And that's what I'm saying. It's not always monetary. You can go and give clothes and your shoes that you're not wearing. Go ahead and give it out. Give it to people. Find those different non-profit organizations that you can get a tax break on it, and that those clothes are not going to be sold. Like, when you go to the Goodwill and all that, they sell the clothes. But if you can find a non-profit organization that is helping, men, women, and children, that could be homeless or could be living in shelters, you can give those clothes to them, because them clothes going to be worn. They're not going to sell it. So check into that too. Do some decluttering for this new season. Declutter everything out your life, because more you keep clutter, the more that it brings in negative and bad energies into your life. And that's not what you want at the end of your season, your end of your cycle, your new beginning. You don't want that. You need to have things coming and flowing positively into your life. So this is a time now to get rid of some of that stuff. Declutter. Minimize things, in your life that you don't really need. So that way God can bless you with more and bring more things into your life. Take a risk. And always, sometimes it's good to take a risk on different opportunities, door opening, or a relationship. Take a risk on it and see where it comes, where it would go. That's the only time you will see and learn from it. But when you do, make sure that you are praying about it first. Don't just go jump into something because you basing it off of your emotions or how you feeling. Pray about your next move. Pray about how God will want you to handle, how he wants you to move, and do things, and not just on impulse or because you can't take something anymore and you're tired or whatever. Pray about it, because when you basing things off of wrong emotions or how you feeling, then things is not going to go the right way in the right direction that you need it to go. It's a time of accepting financial advice and criticism. So that's what's saying, always ask for advice, but just be careful who you talk to about it and ask for advice. Your luck is increasing. Make bold moves. So that's what I tell you about manifesting. Go ahead. It's a time to create, your hobbies, anything like that. Go ahead. This is the time to start. Unexpected messages will be coming to you. So like I said, just pay attention to signs and symbols, numbers. People might be talking to you, say something to you, or God could be speaking to you in a dream or vision or anything like that. So begin to pay signs of different directions of where you need to be going in your life, on your spiritual journey and your healing, and awareness. A financial windfall is working its way towards you. And that's why I'm saying that all, the seeds you have sown, everything that you have poured into people's lives, to encourage them. God sees all of that, even your prayers. So now he's going to be bringing you blessings, big successes coming to you. Your business or your career is advancing to the next level in that new season. And that's why I'm saying that once you let go of your limited belief, then that's when all the doors and opportunities, relationship, everything begin to open up for you. And once you do go through your complete healing, God is not going to be open up doors and blessings to you if he knows that you're not healed in certain areas, or you have not learned your lesson, your part in it. Because like I said, people are in your life for seasons. So, and that's what you have to discern and pay attention to. Who is in your life for a long time? Who is only there for a season? That's what you need to be soul searching for and praying to God about, so he can give you direct, clear answers. When you are healed, you can make good decisions. When you are completely whole and here, mind, body, and soul, you can make good decision in your life for your marriage, for your relationship, for your kids, for your family, your business, your job, career, any opportunities to come to you. Because you know you'll be at peace. You have the joy, you have the calmness come towards you, the happiness. You're not second guessing yourself. You're not in doubt. You're not in fear and anxiety. That's when you know that you have completely healed. Things, you don't worry about the past anymore, because the past is what it is, a past. It's not your future. It's not your present. It's the past. And things need to be left in the past. You can't bring up, when you're going through a new season and ending a cycle in your life, you cannot bring that past with you. That needs to be left in the past, and you need to move forward. Anything that people has done to you or said to you, you need to heal from that, and you need to move on. Take it as a lesson learned in life. That it could be something that you needed to learn. And now that you learned it, you move on, and you don't allow people to take you back to your past and try to keep you there and stuck, because they are stuck there and they don't want to heal. So, this is all that I have for today. I will begin to do more as God give me the vision, give me the knowledge and the clarity and understanding to give to you. But this is where everybody needs to start doing some energy cleansing, because now the end of a cycle has come, and now new beginning, a new season is coming, and you don't want the baggage to come into that new season. So it's time to do some soul searching. It's time to go ahead and do some decluttering in all areas of your life, so that way good and positive things can come towards you. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. Until next time, this is Grace, your spiritual Earth Angel 2323. Please like, subscribe, and hit the button if you like this message and more. Also share, and again, subscribe. Thank you. Bye.